All right, Gennady Golovkin fans, Canelo fans, okay, listen up. Here we go. Okay, look, I'm going to get right into it. Okay, so we get an email from Golden Boy Promotion, right? And they're enlightening us, blessing us with this information. Canelo will not, NOT, not be fighting on the traditional September date, okay? Huh. All right. Interesting. Okay. Kovalev, right? Kovalev going to move forward and face his mandatory yard. So basically, you got Kovalev yard, Canelo versus nada. Nobody, right? Okay, like what the hell? What's going on here? Okay, now, of course, all of you know Canelo fights in May and in September for Cinco de Mayo Day and the Mexican Independence Day, right? And I do think he had a fight in December. I don't remember when, 2, 3, 4 years ago, can't remember, but I know he had a fight in December, a while back. But other than that, he typically fights on, on those particular dates. Those are, the Canelo dates, right? The Canelo holiday. So basically, this is Canelo. Look, let's get into it. Throwing a big ass man baby fit. A temper tantrum, right? This is Canelo punishing the boxing fans, right? He's trying to punish Gennady Golovkin, but he's only hurting the boxing fans. I keep talking to you guys about this. I've been saying it for years. So, look, the next time they talk about we want to give the fans, the best fights, we care about the boxing fans, they're the greatest and blah, blah, blah. Just remember, this is your go-to proof that is simply bullshit, okay? Bullshit, right? Now, I'm going to call it the biggest diva move, right? The biggest diva move since, I guess, since he vacated the WBC, right? Look, there was plenty of time, to make the fight. This is the most profitable, lucrative fight in boxing other than, maybe Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, or who the hell ever in the heavyweight division, right? Look, this fight, who could outdo this fight? Pacquiao, Mayweather, if they came back and, put a big promotion behind it. I mean, there simply isn't a fight to date that could outdo this particular fight. I mean, name it. Who? I mean, this is like literally the biggest fight that could be made in boxing, so it makes absolutely no sense whatsoever, and there's not a good logical explanation, other than, we don't have a worthy opponent, blah, 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 but we'll get into that. So now you've heard the rumors, Canelo having trouble with his knee, and I didn't hear that on another YouTube channel. I heard that from, a friend of mine. So, and I even talked to you guys. In fact, I made a video about that 3, 4, 5 months ago. I made a video talking about the knee injury. But look, basically, this is just watered down, cheesy, secondhand lawyer statement from Golden Boy Promotion, and I'll put a link in the box below so you guys can actually read the email. And I also heard, why hasn't Canelo signed up for the year-round VADA testing, right? Because remember, the dude put out a press conference, literally a freaking press conference after he got busted for PEDs, talking about year-round VADA testing. But now they act like, we should all just forget about that, like it's no big deal that, like a former PED abuser, right? Has not signed up for year-round VADA testing. I mean, seriously. That is a big deal. Okay, that's a big question. Look, Canelo made a commitment to do year-round testing. So what the hell happened, right? I mean, could you imagine if Gennady Golovkin made that commitment and then backed out? I mean, could you imagine if K2 Promotions put out a statement, not a statement, but a press conference, talking about Gennady Golovkin, is committing to year-round testing after he tested positive for PEDs? Could you imagine? And then he just doesn't do it, right? Just simply doesn't do it. So, no VADA testing, no Gennady Golovkin, a trilogy, basically vacated the WBC again, right? Again, by gift wrapping it and basically handing that to Charlo. And I was there. Charlo showed me the belt. Nice and pretty, nice and shiny. Thank you, Canelo. So, I mean, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And we're supposed to just sit back and just wait to throw a bunch of money at DAZN. It doesn't make any sense at all. Doesn't make, what are we supposed to do? Just sit back and wait and go, oh, here you go, DAZN, here you go, Canelo, here's all my money, whenever you're ready, buddy. No, I mean, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't. So, I mean, look, when in the hell are these people going to wake up? I mean, again, could you imagine if Gennady Golovkin pulled some shit like that? The backlash would be tremendous, okay? And look, I want to make another point. I don't care if Gennady Golovkin fights a damn Everlast punching bag, okay? He can get in the ring in his next fight with a punching bag and like a little smiley face on it, and I'll give him a pass. I mean, after this shit Canelo pulled, I will give him a pass. It's just that ridiculous. So, you know, I mean, look, Gennady Golovkin, he was told the fight's going to happen. He was preparing mentally and physically for a Canelo trilogy, you know, and now what's going to happen? I mean, what's going to happen? Gennady Golovkin's going to have to step up, save the day, because we're not getting the trilogy that we've been promised over and over and over and over. I mean, we might get it when Gennady Golovkin's like, you know, 48, you know, when he's like damn near 50 years old, we might get it. But, you know, so, you know, I would imagine Gennady Golovkin's going to take that date and basically step up to the plate and try to save boxing, right? Because he's the people's champ, and that's what a champ does, a real champ. So narcissistic behavior always repeats itself. Diva moves always come back around, right? What am I talking about? I'm talking about the past diva moves from Canelo, right? I mean, just look what he's done. I mean, you know, the vacating the WBC, fighting Amir Khan, the catchweights, the Canelo catchweight. So, and now, you know, throwing a temper tantrum with the WBC, saying, "Oh, you're not going to tell me what to do." And now, basically, doing the same thing with DAZN. You know, with DAZN, okay, you know, the company that just gave him like $100 million, right? That, you know, they want him to fight a real opponent. An opponent that the fans want to see, a fight that the fans have already, in a way, prepaid. Like, we've already paid for this, right? I mean, we've put a lot of work, a lot of, you know, invested a lot of emotion and interest in this, in the trilogy, you know, for this dude to just go, meh, I don't feel like it. And to put out some, like I said, some just half-ass like lawyer statement, what the hell ever in that email. I mean, that email is a joke. I mean, how arrogant can this dude be? Okay, again, the boxing fans pay his salary, but he will literally slap you in the face because he doesn't want to be told what to do, you know, by DAZN. Right? But look, if I was DAZN, I would drop his ass in a heartbeat. Drop him. I'm telling you, if I had any kind of power, I don't give a damn. I would drop him in a heartbeat. I mean, this is crazy. Absolutely crazy. And by the way, we all know Kovalev wanted more money. Golden Boy said no. I want to get that in there. I just wanted to put that on record. Sergey Kovalev wanted to be paid what he should be paid, but Golden Boy Promotion said no. Then they turn around and snub the boxing fans by denying a Canelo Golovkin trilogy, right? You know, it's crazy. You know, look, and I guess I need to back up. If you go read the email that Golden Boy sent out to the press, you know, like I said, I actually have the email. They said they're canceling the date because Canelo doesn't have the right quality opponent, right? And they don't have enough time, you know, to put the fight together, blah, 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 right? But they have Gennady Golovkin literally sitting there practically begging for the fight. And again, I mean, it's the most lucrative, the most prosperous, it's the best fight that can be made now and past, present, and future. It doesn't make any damn sense. I mean, basically, Canelo Alvarez, he's throwing a fit because, number one, he hates Gennady Golovkin, can't stand him, right? And he doesn't want DAZN telling him what to do, okay? So let me put it this way. How arrogant must one person be to literally lie to your face, to lie to you and expect you to just swallow it? You know, talking about we don't have a quality opponent. I mean, what kind of lame ass shit is that? You know, I don't know. And here's the thing too, Canelo fans, I have put out several, countless anti-Gennady Golovkin videos because I'm always going to tell the truth at all costs. Okay, in fact, I don't even care if I lose my press credentials anymore. Truth be told, I don't even want to cover another Golden Boy fight anyway, so I'd rather tell you the truth than, you know, continue like sucking up to a company that constantly screws over the boxing fans, you know. And as far as the Canelo fans, I mean, look, you guys are just getting as bad or worse than the Mayweather fans. I mean, seriously, like, you guys you cannot handle the truth. But I ask you a simple question to the Canelo fans, right? What would you do? How would you react if Gennady Golovkin put out that type of statement? would you defend Golovkin, right? If he said, oh, I'm going to cancel one of the biggest fights in the middleweight history, one of the biggest trilogies in the middleweight history because I don't have the right opponent? Are you kidding me? Like, I honestly thought when I read the email, I honestly, truthfully thought it's got to be a joke. It's got to be like somebody came up, put a little Golden Boy header, made it look legit. Like, this cannot be real. This cannot be real. You cannot tell me this is real, And truthfully, I didn't make a video. I got the email, like, I think 2 days ago. In fact, it's in my group, Counterpunch Boxing. And I didn't even really talk about it because I was like, man, that can't be real. Or a fan made it up. That it was so ridiculous that I thought it was fake. Like just a long ass meme, basically. I'm like, this has got to be some bullshit. But nope, turns out it was 100% authentic. They basically said, hey, we don't have a quality opponent. So we're going to sit out, one of the biggest Mexican holidays. We're going to deny you, the hard-working, paying boxing fan, the fight you want that, like I said, you've already paid for, right, with your attention and all the hooking up with DAZN and all the things you do, watching my video, reading the articles, getting on Facebook, Twitter, everything you do benefits and puts money in their pocket. And now, what they're doing is basically, they lied to you. They lied to you because all we heard, and look, I heard Oscar De La Hoya, he personally told me the trilogy is going to happen. I told you guys over and over and over, I have people on the inside, people that work for DAZN, fighters on the undercard telling me the trilogy is going to happen. Now, they did say the only way the fight will not happen is if Canelo pulls out. That is the only way. The ducks are lined up, all the ducks are in a row, everything's good to go. The only way it's not going to happen is if Canelo pulls the plug, and he did. But here's the thing, okay? What's he going to do with DAZN? Because right now, they are the shot callers. They are the boss. Like DAZN is not the WBC, okay? You can simply, give the belt back and walk away and go, I don't want nothing to do with it. But these people are, I think this could be a legal issue. Like, I think this could be a lawsuit, right? I understand DAZN, they can't be matchmakers, like they're a platform, but at the same time, they're paying for quality opponents, and I was told multiple times by DAZN that the Canelo Golovkin trilogy was a must-have, when they signed up Canelo with DAZN, right? So, could you imagine, let me end it here, could you imagine like Oscar De La Hoya sitting there with DAZN? He's like, oh, yeah, we're going to get you that trilogy, real soon. Yeah, 2019, no problem. We got it, no problem. And then now, what must DAZN be thinking right about now? Just thinking about, man, all that money, we trusted you, the fans trusted you, and you're going to tell me that you don't have a quality opponent? Do you not hear what I'm telling you? Canelo, and I understand, and here's the argument. Oh, well, Canelo doesn't want to give Gennady Golovkin a payday, when he's fighting a guy like Rolls. Well, okay, well, back up. Well, Canelo's fighting a guy like Chavez, or homeboy at 168. What the hell's his name? I can't think of it right now. Rocky Fielding. So we can go tit for tat here, right? We can compare resumes as of late. And, what has Canelo really done? Outpoint Jacobs? Really? That's it? Why not fight Charlo? Why not fight Demetrius Andrade? Why not fight Billy Joe Saunders? Seriously. Or why not give Kovalev a real offer? Because DAZN would have settled for Gennady Golovkin or Kovalev. So what did they do? Now, let me end it here, and I hope you made it this far, because it's very important. What did Golden Boy do? They basically, I'd call it duck. It's a duck. They underbid Kovalev, and then they act like Gennady Golovkin doesn't exist on planet Earth, okay? They're looking right at Gennady Golovkin saying, we don't have an opponent. And it's like, like that kid in the class that's like jumping up and down with his hand like, me, and the teacher doesn't call on it. That's what it feels like here. Yeah, how can you tell the boxing world you don't have an opponent? It doesn't make any fucking sense at all. And then you wanna lowball Kovalev? I mean, seriously, come on now. Come on now. Again, I ask you the question. What would the Canelo fans do if Gennady Golovkin did this? Think about it.